Manohar, good morning. Let's start.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir.
Okay. Today we will discuss about eighth unit. Okay, there is what we have discussed seventh unit in last class. Rolling update. Parallelism. Okay, so there is something about inventory. I'll tell you that. It's very easy. Okay, we have learned already inventory, right? Static inventory we have already learned, and we know how do we create static inventory. Everything we have discussed. But anyway, I'll just tell something more about static inventory. Please wait. So before that, I just want to start eighth one. Eighth unit is Ansible roles. Ansible roles. Ansible role is actually it's again uh, uh, play modularization technique. Play modularization we have already learned. Okay, making a big play into small pieces. What's the main purpose of play modularization? Play modularization is specially used for, and the main advantage or advantages of play modularization is, okay, advantages of play modularization is number one, reuse of or reusing the code, reusing the code, code reusing. Imagine you are working as an automation engineer, and usually you write code for different clients. Okay, and if you can reuse a particular code, you can save time, right? You can save time if you can reuse the code. So reusing code means instead of writing a particular code again and again, okay, you have already wrote code for the first project. Okay, you should be able to utilize same code in second project, so you can save time. That's the main purpose of modularization, what we learned in last class. You might be remembering we have modularized a big play into small pieces, and we have just mentioned all piece of play in, I mean, a piece of sorry, we have modularized, we have divided a big play into small okay YAML files, codes, and it's a small YAML file or codes, and we placed complete codes into one page. That okay, so that's really easy. Understand, debugging is very easy. That's speciality. Debugging is really very easy. Okay, easy to debug. Number one, reuse of code. Number two, these are the two important merits of this particular thing. So in chapter number 8, we are going to learn same thing, no difference. We are going to learn same thing, no difference. What? Modularization. Again, we are going to learn modularization. We are going to learn modularization again, no difference. Okay, but here we have different approach, not like earlier. We are using different approach, a beautiful approach, not like earlier. Understanding? We are going to learn some beautiful approach, not like previous approach. There are little differences. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll just tell you how exactly we do this. Listen well. Okay, chapter name is Ansible roles. Okay, what is Ansible role? Role is actually okay a system used to package the code packaging system. Packaging system means okay, you are writing code as a simple I mean piece of programs, and finally you will okay finally you will bring complete codes into one package. That package is called Ansible role. Okay, so it's actually code packaging system. Ansible role is a code packaging system. So again, the use of code packaging is really ultimately same thing as previous, reusing the code and also debugging easily. There are a lot of advantages. So let me show you this practically, then only you can understand easily. If I explain more, really no use. Listen. Okay, ls. There are so many. you know, what is the like course available as, I mean, what we wrote in last classes. I'm just going to give a command Ansible. Okay, Galaxy. This is a command used to create a. This is a command used to create a role. Ansible Galaxy. Init means initialize, and I'll just give the role name Apache. Role name is Apache. Look here, there is only one directory now, right? HTTPD. I'll just enter. What it says, role Apache was created successfully. Just ls again. Okay, one more directory has created here, right? One more directory got created. So I've actually requested to create a role. Okay, Ansible Galaxy initialize Apache means it will create a role by name Apache. Okay, but it's created a directory. Yeah. Okay, I'll just say tree Apache, because that Apache looks like a directory. I'm just giving tree Apache. Look here. Oh, there are so many directories, subdirectories, and files. Okay, so many subdirectories and files. So this is actually a Apache. I mean, this is a role is actually, you know what, directory structure, predefined directory structure. Role is predefined directory structure. Role is predefined directory structure. Okay. In this, you can see there are so many directories. What's the main directory, parent directory? That is our role name, Apache. Contains so many subdirectories. There is what normally when you write, look here, when you write a play, what you will do, look here. Suppose this is a play. Play name is Apache deployment. Okay, example, this is web.yaml example. Okay, try to understand web.yaml. So in this, you will mention, okay, first you will mention what name of your play. Below, host pattern, right? Below, you will write what all tasks. And so task 1, like T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, like this, so many tasks you will write. And also you will have, you know, sometime handler also. Example, I have handler, understanding. I have some handlers, and sometime you may declare some variables, vars. Okay, there are variable like, okay, one, two, three. Example variables. Okay, there are some handler task like, okay, h1, h2, h3. Understanding? So you're writing. You just imagine you are keeping tasks, variables, main task, handler task, okay, host pattern, everything in one file, right? Just imagine you're keeping everything in one file. Okay, so it is very difficult to manage if there are any errors. Understanding? It's very difficult to manage if there are any errors. So here Ansible role is actually introducing something different. Okay, they are giving, okay, they are asking you to create a role. Okay, role name is example, this is role. Okay, role name is, you can give any name for your role. Okay, so this is a role directory. Name of the directory is Apache. In this you have a subdirectory. In this you have a subdirectory. Subdirectory name is example. Okay, name of the subdirectory is tasks. So okay, subdirectory name is, sorry. Name of the subdirectory. Oh. Name of the subdirectory is tasks. And you will keep all main tasks. You will create a file in it. You will create a file in this, and you will write complete task in this file. All tasks, okay, main task. You will write complete main task in this file. Understanding? Okay, next what you have another directory called example handlers. Okay, that directory is available in your main directory, and directory name is handlers. And you will write all handler task in this, understanding handlers, and you will write all handler task in this. All handler task you will keep in this directory. What's the main directory? Apache, understanding, and there is subdirectory called task. You should not call directory. Okay, I'm just explaining just to understand. Actually, this is called Apache role. Then you may ask, Ashraf, it looks like directory only, right? Yes, I agree, but actually that is called role. Okay, so your role would contain like this independent directories or individual directory for keeping different files. So you have a directory to keep complete main task, you have another directory to keep all, okay, handler task, you have another directory to keep your host pattern, you have another directory to keep your all variable. Nice, right? Nice, understanding. And finally what you will do is you will write the main play. So this is actually not a play. Okay, this contain all tasks only. This contain all handler task. And variable file would contain only variables. Understanding? Okay. So that is what the strategy we use here. You see, there is a subdirectory, defaults, file. There are many. So first let me tell you where. So this is a directory which contain a default file in which you can define all, which contain a default file in which you can define all variable, okay, all variable which you are planning to use in this particular project. There is another directory name is tests, in which you can keep your inventory file, because every project will have dedicated inventory file. So in this you can keep all inventory file. Okay, there is another directory okay, called template. So sometimes we use template for creating file, template for creating anything. Okay, so that is those, okay, those things can be kept in this, okay, directory. And this is a very important directory where, okay, the file which contain, okay, this is a very important directory which contain a file in which we define all main tasks. And this is meta is actually for, okay, keeping the details of the developer, okay, developer details. Handler to keep all handler tasks. And files, sometime you may use some file for giving input to the to read the input of particular task. Such files can be kept in this. Default is, okay, same as where, only it is used to declare variable. So these are the, okay, subdirectories visible, available, or visible under your role. Role name is Apache. Now we will do small example, then only you will understand this. Okay, I'm just going to do our usual example here. Okay, example is like installing. I just want to deploy Apache. Okay, Apache server deployment, Apache server deployment. Apache server deployment. First install, you have to install HTTPD. Second, start HTTPD. Third, install firewall, right? Firewall D. Start firewall D. Next, create port rule. Next, create web page. Okay, enough. Create web page. That's all. Look here. Look well, please. Okay, what I'll do is I'll write one, I'll write one handler task to restart HTTPD. Okay, look here. In this, install HTTPD, start HTTPD, install firewall D, start firewall D, create port rule. This all, like I'll write all of this, and even create web page, web page by template. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll write all of this task in, Okay, all these tasks I'll write in task in, okay, we have a task, right? Task, under that we have a file main.yaml, right? Main.yaml file is available there. We'll write all of this under, okay, and this I'll keep this in handlers slash main.yaml. So under handlers we have a main.yaml file, right? Look here, under handlers we have a main.yaml. So I'll write a small task to restart Apache here, and we have almost 6 tasks, main task. I'll write all 6 main tasks here, and I'll just declare some variable here. Okay, I'll declare some variable here, global variable. Okay, I'm planning to use some variables. So variables are, okay, all variables I'll just keep in vars main.yaml. I'll declare 3 variables. Example, I'll say web and HTTPD. Okay, and fire, and I'll say firewall D, and rule, I'll say HTTP. Okay, 3. Understanding? And I'll create a template also. There is something called template based file creation. Okay, instead of entering contents of a file directly, what we will do is we will request Ansible to collect the data from a file. Understanding? That is called template based file creation. Very easy, really. Let's start. If I explain more, you'll be totally confusing. Let me show you an example. Let's get started. First, what I'll do is I'll declare variable. As I said earlier, I'll just go for vim Apache, right? Apache directory. In this we have vars directory. In that we have main.yaml. Open it. So these files are already defined. We have to just declare our variable here. One variable is web, value HTTPD. Second variable is fire, value is firewall D. Third variable is rule, and value is HTTP. Enough. Okay, 3 variables are enough. Okay, I've just declared 3 variable in a file. So we have already learned, right? Global variable file, same thing, global variable file. I'll just save this. So in this I have declared 3 variables. Next I'm going to write file for I'm just going to create a template for creating file. So there is something called template based file creation. For that we use a utility called Jinja. You might have heard there is Jinja. It's normally used in programming languages also. Jinja 2, Jinja version 2. It's really easy. If I explain it completely confusing, so I'll show you practically something, then you will understand easily. I'll show you something practically. It's very easy to understand if I show practically. Listen, what I'll do is I'm just going to create a file in templates. In templates, I'll create a file. So I'll just say vim apache slash templates. In this, I'll create a file. File name, I'll just give name dot J2. J2 stands for Jinja 2. Okay, Jinja 2. So I'm just creating a file. I'll just enter some contents in it. Okay. What's the contents? Contents is very easy. I'll just type I'll just say this is this is the system. Okay, instead of typing system name here, what I'll do is I'll use fax variable. Fax variable, Ansible underscore host name. Okay, Ansible underscore host name. And I'll just say, and today's date is okay. I'll just use Ansible fax variable again. Ansible underscore date underscore time dot date. So If you're okay with Ansible facts variable, you can understand this easily. So here you see, this is a type of Jinja2 file in which we just type some, some, okay, if you type same thing in Notepad or Vim editor, it will show you the message like this. But this is Jinja2 file, so Jinja2 will co-work with Ansible. It will collect the value of these two. Jinja2 will collect the value of this two variable from Ansible. It can read Ansible variable and its values, and it will replace. Finally, your message would be like this: what? This is a system, this to server A, and today's date also will be visible. Please wait, you will understand. The file is created. Now just to say free Apache. Okay, so there is a file. Earlier there was no file, right? In template it was empty. Now you see template contains the file which we have created. Next I'm going to write the main tasks. Okay, main task should be in Apache task directory, right? Apache task directory main.yaml. I'm going to write all main tasks here. So we have multiple main tasks. Task for installing Apache, starting Apache, installing FirewallD, starting FirewallD, okay, creating port rule and creating web page based on template. Okay. Okay, main task, what I'll do is first task, okay, name, hyphen, name of the task. Name of the task is installing HTTPD and M module is used. Name of the, okay, application is HTTPD. State should be latest. Second. Okay, name starting HTTPD. Okay, service module is used. Okay, and name of the service which you want to start is HTTPD. Okay, and state should be started, and enabled should be true or yes. So next, oh, sorry, we have declared variable, right? We could use variable here. Yeah, sorry, I'll use variable. Sorry, I forgot. For everything, okay, referring, I'll say web variable. Okay, and here I'll just say web. Okay, third task is name of the task installing FirewallD. Instead of FirewallD, I'll prefer fire. The variable, right? Declared, already declared. em, okay, name is state should be what, latest, and next is starting FirewallD. Okay, starting and service module is used. Name of this service is firewall, and state should be started, enable equal to true. Next is name creating for rule for okay, preferring variable here also, and firewall D. firewall D is the module, and first you have to say service. Service, you can prefer variable. Variable name is rule, which is already declared. Okay, and immediate true, and permanent. Permanent, yes, and state should be enabled. Okay, last one. We are going to create a web page. Creating the page. Creating web page. So what I'll use, we are using template module. Template. This is the first time we are using this module. Okay, we have never used it. Template module. So this module is used to create a web page, because we have already created a template. We have already created a template. We just want to use that template to create the web page. So that is what template based file creation. Template based file creation. That is what we are going to do. Okay, I'll just say src source. Source is actually slash. I'll just say up. One second. Source is Apache slash template, right? Templates slash j2. This is what the template we have created. And dest destination. Destination is slash where sorry, slash where slash www slash html slash index.html. Okay, index.html. Enough. Understanding? So after this, I just want to I'll just write one handler task for restarting HTTPD service. Okay, I'll just create one handler task to restart HTTPD service. Let me write the handler task first. After that, I'll just come and notify the handler task from any of these tasks, main tasks. Okay, let me just stop this. Save. Now I'll write that is our last one. I'll just write the handler task. I'm just going to write the handler task. Okay. Vim slash Apache slash what handlers, right? Handlers main.yaml. Okay, here I'll just write only one task. Task is restarting HTTPD. Restarting HTTPD. Okay, and service module is used. It's not required. We are just writing to understand. And name of the service you want to restart is HTTPD. And else what? State, right? State should be restarted. There is some noise actually. Restarted. That's all. Just what's the handler task name? Restarting HTTPD, right? So when I'm notifying, I should use same name. Okay. So I've just copied the rate and pitch. I'll open last file. I'm just going to notify here. Just going to notify here. Notify. Okay. So we have done with our role creation is done. Okay, we have created a Apache role. Check now, free Apache. Okay, free Apache. So main.yaml, where's main.yaml contains some variable. Okay, template contain a template. Okay, template file. Task contain a file which task file contain near to 6 tasks, and we didn't keep anything in meta. Handler contain 1 task. Okay, now what is next? Yes, this is ready. Role is ready. What is next? We have to execute the role. To execute the role, we need a play. So we have to write the play, main play. Okay, either you can keep the main play in your same directory or out of this. That's your wish. It's easy. Look here. I'm just writing the main play. Vim. I'll say web.yml. Web.yml. Look here. Name of the play. Name of the play is what? Installing and configuring Apache server. Okay, and in this you have to give the host. I'll just say server A. Okay, and variable file should be mentioned here because we have variable file vars underscore files because it's like a global, so you must mention the file name here. File is available under Apache. Under this we have vars directory. Under this we have main.yml. Main.yml. And you try to understand, okay, Apache directory contains so many directories, or Apache role contains so many directories. In every directories, we have some file called main.yaml. That is default one. If you want, you can remove it and you can create your own custom files. That's your discretion. Okay. And next is what? Here we don't have to use any task key or something because all tasks are available in task directory. All handlers are available in handler directory. So you don't have to use such keys here. You have to just mention the name of your roles. You just say roles and just mention name of the role. Name of the role is what? Apache. Enough. Just name of the role, Apache. Okay, enough. Nothing to be added extra. You can just, see, look at our main task. Main task contain only 3-4 lines, right? Sorry, our main play contain only 3 or 4. So this is very good, approach of modularizing. This is very good idea for modularizing the. Okay, this is how we modularize when we are doing large project. Okay, let me just try to execute it. So there is a chance for getting an error, but let's see. Okay, so what is the play name? Play name is web.yaml, right? Okay, cat web.yaml. This is our play. I'm just going to run it. Ansible hyphen playbook web.yaml. Listen, there is a chance for errors. If there is an errors, we will shoot it. That's all. Let's try. Enter. Okay, it's executing, installing HTTP install, installing firewall install. Okay, creating port rule, creating web page. Okay, running handler, successfully done. Successfully done. Now you can check, you just say curl hyphen k. Okay, HTTP. Okay, just to say server A. Showing what? This is the system server A. But actually what we typed, this is a system and we have, referred a variable, right? Ansible fact variable. But it's showing actual name of the machine. And today's date is, okay, 2023, February 6th. Okay, that is actually 7 because time zone is different here. That's the reason. Okay, this is really superb approach. What's the advantage of this? If you're doing same project again, you can simply copy. You can simply copy the file from this Apache directory. You can copy this main.yaml. You can copy any file. You can simply copy and paste it. You can finish your work faster. Understanding? So sometime when you're doing next project, you will have a chance to use any of this. Okay, any of this file. Then you can save time, right? Instead of writing it again, you can save time. That's the main purpose of using this. Understand? I mean, that's the main purpose of Ansible role. So I'll show only one example. Okay, this is only one example. That's enough, I believe. Okay, if you want, you can try to do something self. I'll help you for that. So if any questions, please ask. If there is any question, okay, please ask. Anything, please. It's clear, right? Should I tell
Yes, sir.
anything? Okay. So now what you have to do is you have to practice this, okay? So you can practice later. I'll just move to the next concept. Next concept is actually there is Ansible Galaxy. There is something called Ansible Galaxy. Ansible Galaxy. What is Galaxy? So there are three things, okay? Ansible Galaxy. This is matter of maximum 25 minutes. Okay. And there is Ansible Troubleshoot. Ansible T-Shoot. Ansible Troubleshoot. Okay, this is matter of 20 minutes. This is a 9th chapter, very small chapter. And I have to tell you something about Ansible static file, Ansible static, Ansible inventory, Ansible inventory. Understanding? So this is what 10 to 15 minutes, 15 minutes. So what today I'll stop. Reason there is like some concrete breaking is happening near my place. So there are a lot of disturbance. They have started now. Now they are doing from far. They will reach within 2 or 3 minutes. They will reach in near my house. Okay, then we can't we can take it. So what I'll do is what I'm going to say is we will finish our course tomorrow. And I have a suggestion. Like if you have any doubt in any topic, you can ask Mr. Ashwin. He will really give chance to sit in another batch, really. Only for clearing doubt, not for entire course. For clearing doubt, really, he will give you a chance to sit in other batches. Okay, asking and studying is your interest. You must ask. Understand? So ask if any questions because I'm not able to concentrate. I've started from morning 7. Okay, morning 6 o'clock, 6 to 7 one batch, 7 to 8 one batch, 8 to 9. This is how we usually take. But now, okay, there are a lot of disturbance. Some road construction work is going on. Okay, so they are breaking some concrete from this place. Okay, if anything, please ask. If any questions, please ask. If no questions, we will meet tomorrow again. Okay. Manohar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll meet again tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Okay. Bye, sir.